Welcome to another episode of the 15-Minute a Day Cure. Today's topic, how to create a successful morning ritual. Hi, I'm Margot Staten of BeGoodToYourselfByMargot.com and welcome to my channel. Here I teach you simple strategies to improve your quality of life. If you're new here, lovely to have you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let's jump into today's lesson. So specifically, we're going to be covering 6 strategies for a successful morning ritual. Now, mornings are very, very important. The way you kind of start off your day kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. So you really want to make sure that your morning routine or your morning ritual is one of, less stress, is relaxing, and kind of puts you in a very positive mindset for the rest of the day. The truth is, most of us already have some type of morning routine. And typically for a lot of us, it's very, very hectic. The alarm goes off, we jump out of bed, we run to brush our teeth, take a shower, go to the kitchen, start cooking breakfast for the kids, feeding the dog, taking the dog out, packing lunches for the children. So, we literally just open our eyes and our day is already full of anxiety and stress. And again, a lot of these things you have to do, right? I mean, you can't really eliminate them. But the 6 strategies that I'm going to talk about are really something that kind of come maybe before all the mayhem, and it's a little bit of you time. It doesn't take more than 5 to 15 minutes, but it kind of gets you prepared for the rest of the day on a calm note as opposed to a very, very overwhelming one. So let's jump into the 6 strategies for a successful morning ritual. So number 1, your alarm goes off, you get out of bed. The first thing you should do is open your blinds or, at least allow some light to come in. If your space is typically very, very dark, turn on the light. Light is very important. It's very difficult for us to even get out of bed if it's still dark. And allowing the light to come in kind of uplifts our mood. A dark space tends to be a little bit more depressing, and that's kind of the mind space that we're in. So again, this is a very simple thing. It's completely easy to incorporate it into your morning ritual. You get out of bed, you lift your blinds or you shift your blinds to the side. If you don't have that capability, you turn your lights on. All right, number 2, and this is very, very important, make your bed. So making your bed is usually your first accomplishment for the day. I know it sounds silly. What's the big deal? Make the bed. Some people do, some people don't. There have actually been a lot of studies done that say that people who make their beds tend to be much more productive, much more effective, efficient, have better time management strategies. Again, this is your first accomplishment. It doesn't cost you anything. Not only that, again, when we talk about sort of mental health and a positive mindset, having a neater space declutters your mind. So again, if you woke up in the morning and you're stressed about something that happened earlier on in the week or maybe the day before, your mind is already kind of ambushed with a lot of mixed feelings and negative thoughts. Making your bed is like the first sense of control and the first sense of accomplishment. Okay? Number 3, this is what a lot of us, especially a lot of us moms, forget to do because we're too busy doing 1,001 other things in the morning, is number 3 is eating a healthy breakfast. While you're sleeping those hours, your body is depleting of energy and nutrients, and you need that to sort of accomplish what you need to for the rest of the day. Again, it's a very small thing. You don't have to go, above and beyond with your exotic breakfast of like 15 different fruits and, eggs this way and that way. You can have some oatmeal. You can have a yogurt. You can have a bowl of strawberries. Again, while you're maybe making breakfast for your partner or your children, don't forget yourself. Okay, you need the energy, you need the fuel. So just make sure that you're eating a healthy breakfast or you're making time for one, okay? Me personally, look, I'm very, very busy in the morning as well. Typically, I don't sit down solo to have my breakfast. What I do is I make my breakfast, I'm feeding my daughter, I'm feeding my dog, and when I go to put on my makeup, I'm actually eating my oatmeal or my yogurt as I'm doing that, okay? Number 4, and this is something I stand behind 100%. Again, when we talk about your morning routine or your morning ritual or the way you wake up in the morning sets a tone for the rest of the day. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning and you're in a crappy mood, how is the rest of your day? Crappy. If you wake up in the morning and you're happy or you're doing things to bring you happiness, the rest of your day is a little bit more positive. Okay? So for me, I love to listen to music. I love Frank Sinatra. I love Louis Armstrong. I love Michael Bublé. Sometimes if I'm like really chipper in the morning, I'll put on some salsa or I'll put on Gypsy Kings. It's very important for number 4 to listen to music or maybe even a podcast to put yourself in a positive headspace. Again, this is not anything that disrupts your routine. You're still running around, you're still completing all of your tasks. Put some music on your phone. You know, in my case, I have music on my Alexa. Listen to a podcast. Put on, I don't know, a funny YouTube video. Put yourself in a good space. Again, this is a tool or rather a technique that's very simple and you can already incorporate it into your existing morning ritual, but it goes a long way to sort of setting a tone for the rest of the day. Number 5, think positive thoughts. Again, I kind of mentioned this before. Sometimes, we have this tendency, something happened the day before or the night before, or maybe we're pissed off about something, or maybe we're stressed about something, and we wake up and that's all that's on our mind. That's not good for you. That's not good for anybody. And I understand that, redirecting your thoughts and kind of replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, it's a practice, right? It's a self-discipline that takes a very long time for some people to master, and that's okay. But what are you doing to change that? Do you enjoy waking up in the morning and being stressed out? Do you enjoy the anxiety? Do you enjoy sort of the pressure that's sitting on your chest and you're like, oh my God, I just want to go back to sleep. I don't want to go on with this day. No, but you have to actively do something about it. So again, thinking positive thoughts. You can journal in the morning. A lot of people do that. Read a couple of affirmations, go back to, number 4, which is, listen to a positive podcast or something along those lines. Again, I really love affirmations. Your day is going to be great. You're fantastic. You got this. Whatever kind of gets you energized and motivated and in a positive mindset is fantastic. Okay. And lastly, number 6, drink water. When we talk about having a healthy breakfast, that's very important, but, drinking water is very important too. I don't know about the rest of you, I love my coffee. And, after I drop my daughter off to school and I walk my dog and my day begins, I tend to drink more coffee and less water. And your body really needs the water. So, a good way to sort of, again, you want your mind and your body in a good place. Just drink a glass of water in the morning before you start consuming the coffee. Obviously, it's very good to drink water throughout the day, and there are ways that you can do that. You can set alarms. For me personally, I exercise, so when I exercise, I typically drink water. But again, at least in the morning, get your glass of water, and then absolutely enjoy your coffee. Now, again, there are a ton of different other strategies for a successful morning ritual. It's really whatever fits you. What you need to think about is you should do things that are positive. You should do things that naturally put you in a good headspace, because again, the more you get into the routine and the ritual of doing this, the easier and less stressful the rest of your day is. So again, these are the 6 strategies for a successful morning ritual. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your morning routine looks like. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and always remember to be good to yourself.